Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Reacts on Views and I watched Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, I was right, with the tagline, The Star Wars Saga Continues. If you have seen my last Star Wars review, you know that the movies aren't really for me, I do like, the practical effects and the sets, it's pretty nice. And the acting is also good, My favorite character is definitely Harrison Ford, as Han Solo, because I just like Harrison Ford a lot, come on. But let's just start with the movie, shall we? We're in space, shocker, again, and we see stars. The camera goes down, and we see a planet in the distance, and we see a big, that big spaceship that was shooting at the first movie at the beginning. We see that one, coming flying towards us. On the underside of the spaceship, some bots are being released, and they are being dispersed all over. All over. One goes to the planet Hoth, which is a big white planet, which we see, and then we see the patio flying towards it, and there we see it land, not land, but more crash into the surface. Now we're going closer, and then a bit of a close up, and there we see a robot fly out with arms, kind of arms, not human arms obviously, but robot arms, maybe 5, 6, something like that, and it's flying, just flying. We then see, a bit angled above, somebody on a tauntaun, and apparently that was Luke. He's taking off, his scarf, taking off his glasses, and he's looking a bit around. And then he sees something crash, and then he takes his kind of space binoculars to look at it. But we're gonna leave it at that, because if you know what's coming next, watch the movie yourself. Yeah, there was also a scene in here a bit early where Leia kissed Luke. And if you watched it for the first time, it's probably for, oh, what nice, yada yada yada. But if you know the lore, it's a bit Sweet Home Alabama shit, So, that was from, oh shit. Yoda was also in this movie, which was also pretty nice. Seeing him, how they did, the practical, for the costume for Yoda, pretty nice, obviously, come on. It's, 1918, 1977, the practical effects, especially with a big company, are pretty good, Look at Indiana Jones and all, the CGI is, well, maybe with the last one, the Crystal Skull maybe, but otherwise, it's just good practical effects in the movies. Love it. Overall, this movie was a bit better than the last movie. I also noticed when I watched this movie that what I showed you at the end yesterday from Master Movies was about this movie and not about the last movie, which was kind of obvious actually. I shouldn't have known, but fuck it. I'm gonna leave that. This movie gets a high 3, low 4. It was just a bit better, not a lot, but it deserves a high 3, low 4. Well, obviously it deserves a higher score, but my own opinion is a high 3, low 4. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Leave a like, share met a good space movie down below in the comments, and subscribe to the channel, come join Discord, and see you guys next time.